Well, hello from the Numpties. We've got a wee vlog from Edinburgh tonight. We're going to see Liam and the Magic. What's the name again? I forgot.
Liam Black.
Liam Black. No, I remember his name. What's the name of
The
the Magic
Magic
Show?
Showgirls.
No, it's not called the Magic Show. I know it's called the Magic Show.
The Magic Show.
All right, we never thought that.
I'm
But
just
before-
here to see the Magic Showgirls.
All right, okay. Well, I'm just here to see the wee duck because we're now going to go and have a wee visit around Greyfriars Kirkyard because we're a wee bit early. So we're going to like to see where Greyfriars Bobby's buried, and we're going to see where old Jock's buried as well.
Oh, Joe.
And there's a few graves here from Harry Potter, Dundleboff and
Dumbledore.
and
Harry Potter.
Magic Willie. I don't know. Harry Potter people. So let's take a wee walk round the graveyard. Oh, it's supposed to be haunted, this. Let's go around the graveyard. Okay, we're just entering Greyfriars Kirkyard now. Over here. Usually a few wee sticks. Oh, look at that noise here. You even get a noise like a dog. And this is where Greyfriars Bobby is. What normally people do now, they go and find a wee stick somewhere. Mr. Merlin, go and find a wee stick. Put it on the grave.
Huh?
Alright, well, what we'll do, we'll turn the camera off and you get a stick and then come back with it, right?
Hold on, right.
Right, don't let them see you take the stick. Oh, look, what did you find? Stick, right. Put it down. Alright. This is where Greyfriars Bobby. Yeah. And Master Joke's just a wee bit further away around. That's nice wee display here. I think this is pretty new because I've not seen this. So we're just going to see. Yeah. It was the 150th anniversary. They done this sign. Wee Bobby's death. Look here, we can see. Nice wee statue, wee Bobby. Quite like that one actually. It's quite nice. Okay, we look over here, you can probably see. Because it is the Fringe, we do have superstars here. This one over here is Steven Seagal. Seagal. That. Ah, Peter, did you get that?
Aye, look there, Woody the Pigeon.
No, that's not really funny. Who's
No,
Woody
sorry,
the Pigeon?
I don't know.
Steven Seagal was good.
Steven Seagal.
Right, so we're just having a wee walk down the graveyard. It's a lovely graveyard, this. Quite famous, quite haunted. Do all the wee walks. This is Peter's first. What's the impression of the graveyard, Peter?
Oh, it's deadly, so it is.
Deadly, that's so it is. Right. You want to see Jock's grave now?
Aye.
The old stones round here are ones from Harry Potter's round at the school. That. And more sticks on the old Jock. Sitting there. That's Greyfriars Master.
Old Joke.
Old Jock, aye. He was there, a wee sad story. Lay on his grave every night, didn't he? Probably see some of the buildings here. What's sorry, where are you waiting?
Why are you leaving money in his graveyard?
Leaving money. Well, we obviously shouldn't have mentioned that, Mr. Merlin, because there's obviously a reason for that.
Is that the pennies for him to pass into the next thing? In the old days, there used to be pennies out of your eyes when you were getting buried.
No, I don't think.
When you were passing
I think
into
there's
the
probably a
next
reason for a
realm.
penny there, which we probably should have learned before we
Aye.
came. I don't know anything about the pennies, Peter. I know about Old Jock, but not about the pennies. Oh, see if we can see any ghosts. They're actually amazing, these, aren't they, these headstones? Yeah, we've got a few of the headstones. Some of the headstones are actually amazing. We go further round, it was... I'm not really into Harry Potter, and I was thinking that it was J.M. Barrie that wrote them, but I don't think J.M. Barrie wrote Harry
Puts me
Potter.
in mind of the old necropolis in Glasgow.
It is in Glasgow, not in Glasgow, in Edinburgh tonight, so...
About Edinburgh
Wee
tonight,
bit
but
respect.
it puts me in
And
mind
he has
of the
Bobby.
necropolis in Glasgow. I used to play there as a laddie.
Between the graves.
Yes, we used to play Best Man's Fall, which was you used to climb up in the graveyard and your pal would shoot you and you had to fall off the graveyard. Whoever did the best fall was the champ. And one time, one of my pals climbed up in the graveyard, jumped down, and all we heard was "Thump!" And he jumped down, landed in the stain, broke it and fell right through into the grave below. He was screaming for his mammy.
No respect for the graves in Glasgow. So we just have a wee
No,
look round
no.
here. That was Peter's story from the necropolis. So it wasn't J.M. Barrie, I forgot who wrote Harry Potter. It was Edwina. It wasn't Edwina Curry either.
Curry.
Who wrote it? I can't remember. J.K. Rowling, wasn't it?
J.K. Rowling.
J.K. Rowling. Obviously she came from Edinburgh, so she penned the books in the cafe. And I say Dusseldorf and these things around here. There's some graves round the back. There's a school here as well, which they obviously thought Hogwarts was based
Just
on.
Dusseldorf, just to pick you right. His name's Dumbledore. Dusseldorf's a city in Germany.
Oh, right, okay. You sure? Right, well let's go and find Dumbledore.
Sure.
Dumbledore's up here, and then you'll see the school as well. The private school, this one. And this was based on Hogwarts. Is that the school I went to? Well, I got the school right, didn't I?
You did well.
Unless Peter's got any more stories from Glasgow Necropolis.
Glasgow Necropolis. No, it's a good walk round there and you can have a lot of fun. And well, you used to go in there for, if you take your girlfriends in there, you know, for a wee bit of fun.
And that's a family, right, we'll take. I think
said wee Bobby was a pest and didn't have a license to his name. They said the owners at the time would have to pay a fine, but who would pay the price or take the blame? Mr. Trail and Mr. Brown said they'd put their money down to pay for Bobby's license and a home. But to set wee Bobby free, they just could not agree which one would have the wee dog on their own. Provost now he came, Mr. Chambers was his name, a very clever man and very witty, a special call that he had made, no more license to be paid, and gave Bobby the freedom of his city. So for 14 long years, through the heartaches and tears, he stands guard, the poor wee thing. He was faithful to the end, now he's everybody's friend. In the twilight, you'll hear the children sing. Bobby, Bobby, Greyfriars Bobby, he's always there and he'll never let you down. Bobby, Bobby, Greyfriars Bobby, he's the pride, yes the pride of old Edinburgh town.
Ach, you're a grand wee dog. Good night, Bobby. Good night.
Bobby, Bobby, Greyfriars Bobby, oh. Bobby, Bobby, Greyfriars Bobby, oh. Bobby, Bobby, Greyfriars market day with old Jock Grey, a fine old shepherd from the Vale. And every day at 1, at the sound of the castle gun, they would have their dinner down at Mr. Trail's. He loved to run around with the children of the town. He made them happy as he played along. From near and far they came, not a penny to their name.
Now, this is the Flodden Wall, which was erected after the Battle of Flodden, and it was to protect the city from invaders.
all right, and that's the story of the Flodden Wall. Made all that up herself. If you look down here, you'll see the grave. Now, these are either fenced off, or these ones that are to do with Harry Potter that people keep going on. But I think the Harry Potter ones are down here at the bottom. They're boarded off. But first of all, the famous ones are down here. Who's that bad boy? The bad wizard who tried to kill or something?
Oh, Voldemort.
Voldemort. I think Voldemort's down here.
Voldemort.
Voldemort, he's down here. Is it Voldemort? I don't know. Right, we're going to see this wee school. This was based on that. There's another thing. Yeah, I'll just let you see out here. Hey, this was based on the school as well. Like Hogwarts, that was based on.
Huh?
Did you base that on Hogwarts as well?
Did it?
Yeah, on the private school. Just down here. I think it's a girls' private. No, I think it's close to Visitor Secondary Business. I'm sure it's a girls' school. There, it's George Heriot School. Was founded in 1628 by George Heriot, jewellers and goldsmiths to James V, to provide an education for pure fatherless bairns. Edinburgh, it says bairns. That means Waynes if you're in Glasgow. The tune of Edinburgh. Heriot continues to provide free education to the children of the window. I know it's free now. I think it's private now. Cost you a fair bit for a so you need to get the only pair for is that Ricky Sulak. Here's William McGonagall.
Mr. Trail and Mr. Brown said they'd put their money down to pay for Bobby's licence and a home. But to set wee Bobby free, they just could not agree which one would have the wee dog on their own. The Lord Provost now he came, Mr. Chambers was his name, a very clever man and very witty. A special collar he had made, no more licence to be paid, and gave Bobby the freedom of his city. So for 14 long years, through the heartaches and tears, he stands guard, the poor wee thing. He was faithful to the end, now he's everybody's friend. In the twilight, you'll hear the children sing. Bobby, Bobby, Greyfriars Bobby, he's always there and he'll never let you down. Bobby, Bobby, Greyfriars Bobby, he's the pride, yes the pride of old Edinburgh town.
Ach, you're a grand wee dog. Good night, Bobby. Good night.
Bobby, Bobby, Greyfriars Bobby, oh. Bobby, Bobby, Greyfriars Bobby, oh. Bobby, Bobby, Greyfriars Bobby, oh. He came on market day with old Jock Grey, a fine old shepherd from the Vale. And every day at 1, at the sound of the castle gun, they would have their dinner down at Mr. Trail's. He loved to run around with the children.
Obviously look after the environment here, don't they, Peter? Yes. We've got a wee wildlife friendly bed. I wonder how that works. Peter's going to tell
That's
us.
where all the wee rats, cats, any stray dogs and that, they just come at night and they crawl in there and they go to sleep.
Friendly bed.
He'll never let you down. Bobby, Bobby, Greyfriars Bobby, he's the pride, yes the pride of old Edinburgh town. But the old man got sick and one stormy night he died. Wee Bobby stayed there so brave. They didn't know Jock's name or even whence he came, so at Greyfriars they laid him in his grave.
Okay, hopefully you enjoyed that wee tour. That's us finished at Greyfriars. We're going to see the magic show now, aren't
See
we?
the magic show.
You probably noticed wee Bobby up there. I think it's probably the most photographed thing I've had.
It's got a lovely shiny nose.
It has. We're not supposed to touch his nose. You can actually get fined £1,000. But nobody listens and everybody touches poor Bobby's nose. And the council, look, the council have got to keep fixing it constantly. So from us, it's cheerio now. We're going to watch the magic show. We might do a review of the magic show when we come out, we might not. Other than that, we're going to wait now. So we had a wee look at something.
Hold on, David.
Wait, hold on.
I seen something across the road, a giraffe. I want my picture taken of a
Right,
giraffe.
we're going to finish off
Lots
this
of
vlog
giraffes in
with a
Edinburgh.
picture of a giraffe. Okay, we'll see you soon.
But the law, you might have guessed, said wee Bobby was a pest and didn't have a licence to his name.